Here's a good rational expression question where you ask to add these three fractions. When you're adding three fractions, you have to get a common denominator. I take a look at these, and here I've got x plus 3x minus 3, x plus 3x minus 3, same, x plus 3 minus x. It's not the same. But I notice that it's just the conjugate. Would it be the conjugate? Well, it's sort of the opposite kind of thing as x minus 3. So there's a trick that I can use to change it so it's the same. So what I can do is I can multiply that expression right there, or that term, by minus 1. And I know that'll change each sign of the thing inside. So then it'll be x minus 3. But I can't just do that to the bottom. I'd have to also do it to the top. So I'd also have to multiply the top by negative 1. Okay, so then let's rewrite what we have so far. So I would have x plus 1 over x plus 3, x minus 3 plus 4 times x minus 3 times x minus 3 over plus 3. And then here, at the top there, I've got a minus times a plus right there. I can just call that a minus. And then I have x minus 1 times x minus 3 all over. This one here switches then to x minus 3 and x plus 3. If you want to confirm that that's correct, if you multiply negative 1 by 3, that'll give you a negative 3. And a negative 1 by a negative x gives you a positive x. Okay, so now I have a lowest common denominator. I can write it down. So it'll be x plus 3, x minus 3. And then on the top I have x plus 1 plus 4 times x minus 3. It's a minus. And then minus x minus 1, x minus 3. Okay, all looking good. Now I just have to simplify the top stuff. So I'll have x plus 1 plus 4x minus 12. I've done that bit. And now here, maybe I should FOIL this stuff first and then apply the negative sign to it. I could do that or apply the negative to the first. Let's just FOIL that for that last thing though. So it'll be x squared minus 3x minus 1x plus 3. That's what you get when you FOIL this. All over that lowest common denominator. X plus 3, x minus 3. Okay, and then, let me move that up a bit. Then I can collect, well, I've got to apply that negative sign. Let's do that. So it'll be x plus 1 plus 4x minus 12 minus x squared plus 3x plus 1x minus 3. Did I do that right? Minus x squared plus minus. Yep, that's right. All over common denominator. X plus 3x minus 3. And then lastly, let's collect all the x's. So x, that'd be 5x, 8x, 9x. So 9x on the top. Well, I've got this x squared thing. I'll put that at the front. Minus x squared plus 9x. So I've dealt with that, and that. And then left I have a 1 minus 12 would be negative 11. Minus 3 would be minus 14. Okay, all over x plus 3, x minus 3. Now, feeling fairly good there. I'm wondering if I can factor this thing on top. I can probably factor a negative out, leaving me with x squared minus 9x plus 14 all over my common denominator. And then this top thing I can factor. 7 and 2, I think. So it'd be negative x minus 7, x minus 2 all over my lowest common denominator. Typically, I probably wouldn't factor that thing, but it's not a bad idea to factor it just in case you can cancel some things as you go. All right, hopefully that helps you with that question.